Well, Vikas Lawani, man, you are just probably the most ingenious person maybe in the world, at least your side of the world. You're from India there, a young guy, and you wanted to raise $10,000 to come to the United States to learn how to write game apps, right? And you went on a crowdfunding website and you only got $1,500 or $1,700, but then you put your own website up and you got $8,000, mostly from people in the United States, right?
Yeah, exactly.
To send you to app school in California. So what enticed those people to give you $8,000? How were you so clever to do that?
Actually, I thought of many ideas, like how can I make this a win-win deal for everyone? Like earlier, I was only asking for small contributions from people. They were contributing $50, $100, $20, like that. But I said, I'm not going to reach my goal like this. So I need to come up with something big, something different. So I said, there's a very like supply-demand problem, you can say. Demand is more, supply is less in this coding world. So people have lots of ideas for apps. They want to develop it, but they don't know how to code.
Right.
So I said, why not build for them a complete game or complete app, whatever they want, for $1,000? Because if they go to market, probably they'll end up spending more than $5,000 or $10,000. So I said, why not make it in $1,000 and find out 8 such people? And so I did go for it. I made a website for it, and I found more than like 20 people, as you have read the article.
Really? 20 people gave you money, huh?
Yeah, they were ready.
Yeah, and you made $8,000, and that gave you all the money you needed to fly to California and go to this famous app school. Yeah. But even though you were all successful at that, you had a really like a personal tragedy that you had to put this off for a while, didn't you?
These things are like out of your control. Means some things you can control, but some things you can't.
Well, you're awfully a wise man at such a young age to realize that. I would be throwing darts at the world and angry and everything, but maybe it's the Indian culture, because you people over there, I have some people I work with in Lucknow, and that's what impresses me about people in India is that you're really more even going. Here, especially men are so macho, and there's so much stuff, that we waste energy on that aren't important. And you seem to be smarter over there on what's important in life.
Yeah.
And to concentrate on that. So now you said that this was the most important learning experience you've ever had, huh?
Yes, exactly. Because normally from I just graduated, and in school you learn textbook stuff, in college as well. Even though I did a couple of projects, but this was a real life experience. You can write articles, you can do anything, you can build things, and people can praise you. But to actually people to get people pay you for the stuff you do, that is the toughest part. That is why many startups fail. They are not able to get paying customers.
Yeah. No, right. I mean, look. I don't. What did it take you a month or something like that to get the $8,000? I mean, yeah. So in $8,000, and in India, $8,000, you can live a long time, can't you?
Definitely, you can. Yes.
So you found out how self-sufficient you can be now.
Definitely, yeah. It is the game of being resourceful. Yeah. Just can't give up, and you have to come up with innovative ideas. So, there's a term called relentlessly resourceful. So you have to be that. Otherwise, you're going to die. Yeah.
Well, you know that more, I feel, than your culture than ours. I remember when I was over there, I'd go jogging every day, and jogging down the main street, jumping over people sleeping in the street. This is just life, and this is how people live. Yeah, and it's not threatening. Like here, our poverty is threatening. And over there, I was so worried about so much poverty that I heard about, but it's not threatening. I mean, everybody realizes this is just life. So, like the bad thing that happened to you, that you just think that's just life. Most of us here will go lock ourselves in a closet for 6 months and not be able to do anything.
Like, yeah, it was like kind of disappointing, but it's like you have to live with it. You can't help it. Like it's gone, it's gone. Like you have, like it's a new start every day. Yeah.
I love how you say, yeah, well, it's kind of disappointing. Someone came in his house and stole everything. Well, it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, right.
That's a wonderful attitude. No, I praise you so much for being such a wonderful human being to live like that, because you're right, man. If you just don't get back up and start living and trying to do the things you can do, and see, just getting your money, I mean, that was ingenious. I mean, there wasn't a real way for you to do that. It just wasn't working the current way. So you figured out another way and try it, because you got nothing to lose, right?
Yeah. That's a fun part. Yeah. This is the important thing, is like to have a hypothesis, like, and to try it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Try something new. Don't get disheartened. Like initially, for my crowdfunding campaign, I used to send out like hundreds of emails per day, and there were days like in a row when I never heard back from people. Like I used to get disheartened. Like I'm asking for a small contribution and they're not ready to do it. But I said, oh, okay, so let's try something new. So that is how you go.
Yeah.
So don't get disheartened. Just keep trying. You will succeed. You'll find a way.
No, I believe in that so much. It's hard for me to do it. That's why it's so fun talking to you, because we all need inspiration to keep doing that. Because I think inside, at least I know inside that, but it's so easy to get discouraged. And here in America, we want everything instantly, and do one thing and make $1 million by Thursday, and have somebody give us the magic formula, And there's no magic formula. You just keep dreaming up something to do, and eventually you get lucky, right?
Yeah. If you want a formula, you have to invent it yourself. Like it's not written. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I believe. Well, you're just a delight, because I think you have a lot to teach us. I think your culture does too. Another thing that impressed me about your culture when I was going through cities there, all the advertisement wasn't for here, it's for Coca-Cola or makeup or things like that. There it's for school or study.
Yes. Yes.
And all the advertisement, the billboards are for education.
Definitely. Yeah, like I am a true believer of that only. Like education empowers people.
Yes.
So that is why I'm sitting like in front of you.
Right.
Education is why I'm here. So that is the only thing that differentiates, that gives you the power to like do anything in life.
Absolutely. Well, I believe now we have to tell the rest of America about that, because we know that instinctively, but we forgot because things came easy for us now. But now you're putting heat under us, and you guys around the world are making it hot for us. So we're going to get back to work one of these days, because you're going to teach us now. Well, because thank you so much. You're a delight, and so glad that you're able to share your experience with us and give us inspiration to go out and just try stuff, right?
It's better to try and fail, like, than to repent later. Like,
absolutely.
I could have done this, I could have done that. Why not do it right now?
Exactly. Do it and fail, and you learn something else, right?
Yeah, definitely. There is no like shame in losing.
No, absolutely not. That's the way you go. I don't know why we have this thing. We want to go wake up one morning and play the Super Bowl and win. No, you got to do a lot of things in between.
You can actually win, but you'll have to try 10,000 times.
Exactly.
So that's simple priority.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Well, thank you. Now, how do we find you? What's your website?
You can contact me via Twitter or email. So I'm like happy to help anybody. Like after the article, many people contacted me this thing for
so your Gmail article, I'll just put your Gmail there, lawani.vikas20@gmail.com, right?
Yeah, exactly. And this is my Twitter handle, wait a minute, LAL. I'll just write it for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wonderful.
I'm
Okay,
happy
so
to help,
twin.
like in any way I can. Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. You're a delightful person. Nice to have you in the world. I'll see you in California one of these days.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
take
Thanks
care.
for